Okay, so, quick thing before starting this video. I recently went to, and by recently I mean a couple weeks back, to the Nevada Southern Railway and the Nevada State Railroad Museum at Boulder City. This is two parts. The first part will be the model trains that they have, an actual model train display, as well as their miniature ride-on railway, which is a separate volunteer entity. I don't know how it all works. So, this video will be the ride-on railway and the model trains, and then the next video this Friday will be on the actual museum equipment, the full-size railroad stuff, and anything else at the museum. So, please do enjoy this video, consider subscribing, and I'm Nate, reminding you to always keep it old school, and until next time, God bless. So the first thing we see is the Railroad Museum itself. However, we're going to take a quick look and overview of the 7.5-inch gauge miniature railway that they have at the Nevada Southern Railway. It's a pretty good sized setup that follows most of the length of the museum. It's a bit of a dog bone shape style, with two loops at either end and tracks stretching in straight sections between the two. There's some of the storage sheds, similar to Southern California Live steamers. In fact, I talked to some of the people when it was open, because these first few clips were when it was closed on Friday, and then the next day was Saturday, so I went over when it was open. Apparently, they did have a extension, but the road was going to be paved and the tracks encroached on that, so they had to remove some of it. This is the storage area, again similar to Southern California Live steamers, as well as a number of other live steamer places, I'm sure. Since this is Nevada near Las Vegas on the way to Hoover Dam, it is the desert, so having much foliage is very difficult to get. So all you get is a few small shrubs. And this is the day afterwards, when they were running trains. You're not allowed to film while on the train because of distractions and issues that they had before, or other places have had before as well. They operate Saturdays, however, when it gets over 100 degrees, that's when they don't operate their trains, generally speaking. They also made this really nice mine shaft tunnel look thing. Looks like it's out of railroad ties and they built up the sides and everything. There's some of the extra tracks in the foreground. And when you go on the ride, they take you around twice on the loop. And this is the car that features the model railroad. So let's just take a look inside real quick. It's inside of a Los Angeles and Salt Lake Railway coach. And another activity they have is rail biking, but that's for the other video. So they have two layouts, a smaller HO scale, which is based off of the Union Pacific Boulder City branch. Bottom loop is the main line, while the branch line goes up to the top. and this is the O-scale display. They really crammed a lot of stuff into this small coach. Railway cars aren't that wide. But they did a fantastic job of trying to fit everything in. They even had a little bit of ON30 going around too. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm Nate for Vintage Rails, once again, reminding you to always keep it old school, and until next time, God bless.